In this video, I am going to talk about three things. First, how you can productize yourself. Second, how you can build specific knowledge. And third, how you can have leverage in your career. I believe that this book can be a roadmap for youth. First point, how you can productize yourself. What I have understood after reading this book that productizing yourself means becoming the best version of yourself. Whatever you do, you have to do best in the world. Because now the world has become one economy. So whatever you do, you have to do it to the best of your abilities, also the best in the world. So for this, what we can do, he has mentioned that we have to productize ourselves by becoming the best version of ourselves as well as understanding the market. So we have to understand the market, the business environment. Let's say if a singer wants to market his services, which is singing, so what he will do, he will not only learn the craft of singing, but also he will study the market. How he can market and how he can deliver his singing services in the market. Maybe through, he can do playbacks for movies. Maybe he can open an academy where he can teach singing to people. Maybe he can arrange concerts. So what we have to learn here, we have to understand the market and we have to learn to market our services in the market and make a business out of it. I think which is what Naval sir has meant in the section called productizing ourselves. So two things importantly we have to do for productizing ourselves. First, we have to learn the craft. And second, we have to understand the environment. So let's say if some marketer is there and he is learning his craft by learning marketing. He is referring all the great literature on marketing. He is also referring the work of all great marketers in the world. And he is also understanding the basic and core principles of marketing, which is psychology. So by doing these activities, he is learning the craft of marketing, and second, he is understanding the market. He is understanding which industries value marketing the most. He is understanding nowadays for marketing. What are the tools are available for marketing nowadays? What are the new tools are coming up? So now data analytical tools are there. Now marketing is based on data. So those tools, is he learning that? Or is he well versed with new mediums of marketing? Earlier print was there, electronic media, then now social media is there. So what are the new upcoming things are emerging in marketing and what are the things are getting obsolete? All these things he has to learn while understanding the market, and most importantly, he has to acquire specific knowledge. Which leads me to the second point, which is building specific knowledge. Nowadays we are exposed to all sorts of information, but that's a generic information. And specific knowledge is something which is coming from our own identity, which is coming from our deep self. So what are the things you have naturally drawn to? You have to look at your childhood. What were the things you were naturally drawn to? And what were the things you had natural inclination for? Where your predictions went correct. By doing what, you don't have to make an effort. It comes naturally to you, which might look work to others, but it is play for you. That activity, your activity, that sort of knowledge, where you have natural growth and genuine curiosity to learn, genuine curiosity to grow, that kind of knowledge is your specialized knowledge, special knowledge. So you can discover it by looking inside your personality, by understanding yourself, also by understanding your fascinations, your passion, your attractions, all these things, then you will recognize your specific knowledge. And after having it, you have to hone it. You have to try and test that specific knowledge on the need of the time. Let's say one person is having specific knowledge about communication. Then he has to learn all the aspects of communication. Words, tone of voice, body language. After that, he has to understand the environment where his communication abilities can get utilized. Movies, books, media, in media industry, television, podcasting, motivational speaking, all those things are related to communication. So at one end he is developing his craft, he is working on his craft of communication, and on the other end he is understanding the market where he can better utilize his talents. So this is about specific knowledge. And he has mentioned that specific knowledge is the biggest strength of yours because it can make you irreplaceable. You will be one and only in your field. And by God's grace, we all are unique. We all are special. We all have that special, unique thing which we can offer to the world, and we can make mark on the world. So we just have to check that. We just have to find that in ourselves only. By being silent, by watching ourselves, by following our genuine curiosity, by following our inner voice. Well, this was about specific knowledge. Now, the third point is how to have leverage. What I've understood, I've read this book and I thought about it. Leverage means nothing but massive opportunity. So, at what point, at which place you are getting massive opportunity in your field? That is leverage. On opportunity, there is a very powerful and inspiring saying of Napoleon Bonaparte. What he has said that an ability has nothing to do with the opportunity. What he meant that if you have ability, then you don't need opportunities. You can create opportunities across. And now we are living in a world where we can create opportunities for us. So how we can have leverage and how we can have massive opportunity to deliver our talent. I'll give an example here. In a small town, there is a dance teacher whose core passion and a true calling is dance. For years, he's been dancing, he's been teaching dancing, and he opens an academy in his small town only, but he has 15 to 20 students only. So now he has specific knowledge, now he has learned his craft, but now he doesn't have leverage. So what he can do to have leverage? Because now he's only teaching to 15 to 20 students. So he can have leverage by creating an application through which he's teaching to thousands of people. He can create an application, otherwise he can create a YouTube channel or any media platform through which he's offering his service of teaching dance, and through that he's teaching dance to thousands of people. Probably he's creating courses and he's selling those courses. He's leveraging, he's creating a massive opportunity for himself by creating a YouTube channel or by creating an application or a media platform, which is leverage. So you have to build your leverage by building your talent. Maybe you're becoming a CEO, which means you're getting a leverage to handle a company, or maybe you're writing books, or you're recording videos, making films. All these things are forms of leverage. In fact, so what he has mentioned that now code and media are permissionless leverage, where you can put your talent in the market, where you can deliver your services to the thousands of people. So he has mentioned about the leverage in that particular thing. So you can have leverage by utilizing your talent or your service through media or through IT, or getting into a wider market where you are handling on a bigger scale, or let's say a franchisee model is there. That is also a form of leverage. The owner is sitting in some other country, but his franchises are everywhere because he has leveraged his business through franchisees. So this was about having leverage. And in fact, he also quoted Archimedes in the book that, "Give me a lever and place to stand, I shall move the earth." This is a very inspiring quote. I would like to end this video with this, and I would wish you to find your specific knowledge, to build it. Also, I wish you to find leverage in your career. I wish you success. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to this channel for becoming a leader in your life.